Hello, Koala parents. This is Michael Gow. I teach sixth grade World Geography and Cultures 1, also known as Ancient Civilizations, or simply put, Social Studies. First of all, I love having your kids here in the classroom and also on remote learning. I enjoy seeing them every day. When we left school in March, it was such a loss not seeing those kids. So being able to see them every day in one capacity or another throughout the week is awesome. So you can see my resume out in front here. I'm not going to go through all of it, but just wanted to let you know I've been teaching a long time, about 24 years. I grew up in Duluth, Minnesota, and came out here about 1998, 99 school year, and haven't looked back since. I consider myself a New Englander now, if you will, and I happened to start at Wheelock School with Ann Carey, who's still teaching to this very day. And also I worked at MAP, absolutely loved MAP. What a great program. Enjoyed every minute that I worked at MAP. This is my second stint as a middle school teacher, and Peg Mongello, one of my heroes in life, hired me twice. I left at one point, came back, and then have been teaching consecutively since the year 2001. So a lot of good experience. This is the only grade I've taught here in Medfield full-time, and absolutely love it. I cannot think of teaching any other grade other than sixth grade. They're coming to this building for the very first time. They're embarking on their middle school, upper educational careers, and I love being at the forefront of all of that. I was a Koala cluster leader for a long time, and then ended up resigning that in 2019 as well. So I've seen this building go through a lot of changes over the years, and I think they're pretty good changes so far. As you can see, this is my family. Family's on the right. My son, Drew, my daughter, Sabria, my wife, Karen, and Drew is in seventh grade. So we're kind of deep into this middle school experience like you are. And certainly there are challenges that come with that as well that we are seeing. And then there's a picture of me in 98, 99 at Wheelock. Great to see these pictures come back again. So as you can see, my style of teaching, I'm not going to go through all of the bullets on there. You can read them at your own convenience, but just wanted to let you know that I'm very student-centered in terms of the learning process. I try to put them in the center stage and make them the focus, and certainly not me as the focus. And how that works is whether or not we're on the whiteboard and I'm critiquing their work, giving them feedback, whether it's discussions, having them, encouraging them to discuss, whether we're having fun in the classroom, birds, we have bird feeders in the back. So putting the kids and their interests and their curiosity at the beginning and the forefront is probably the best thing to do with this age. It's kind of like their last moment of childhood, this middle school years, and it's good to kind of keep that child within alive in the classroom. So I teach history, or try to teach ancient history through the lens of a storyteller, and kind of thinking about these ancient cultures. Once we're done with our topic 2 here, we'll jump into Mesopotamia. We're going to be looking at ancient Egypt. We hop over to ancient China, ancient India, the foundings of Buddhism and Hinduism, and then we'll end the year in Central and South America, and really exploring pre-Columbian cultures before things changed as history went on. As you can see, we do standard-based reporting, and standard-based reporting looks like this for our subject. And you'll notice under SBR, we look at learning skills, and then obviously the social studies content skills. And we look at really 4 primary skills that we're trying to develop throughout the middle school. It's conducting inquiries, analyze information, applying content knowledge, and then presenting ideas. And so we're trying to offer kids a lot of avenues to explore each one of those skills. Okay. And finally, some useful information that you might want to pay attention to. Number 1 is Google Classroom. Seems like everybody's on Google Classroom now, and each teacher does it a little bit differently, and just because of their subject matter. I have a Twitter handle. I'm trying to do some morning announcements on there for parents who are interested. Feel free to follow that. And then obviously my email. But I'll show you Google Classroom, just what it looks like from a teacher point of view. I can't get on as a student point of view at this point. But each student will have under classwork, you're going to notice that they'll have access to all of their Zoom links, Wednesday remote days, and then remote learning and in-school learning. So I always put the dates first, so they're right at the top of whatever day that you're on. And then two, right above, I believe the top post here, this top topic, there should be a way for kids to view their grades. And so if you're ever interested to be like, hey, are you missing any work? That's the spot to go, because what I'll do is I try to, grade pretty quickly, but sometimes it takes a little while, but most of the grades should be in there. And then anything below a 3, I always encourage kids to revise and do it again. Get that feedback, make it better. Okay, so that's an opportunity for kids to take advantage of. So that's our class in a nutshell. If you have any questions, obviously reach out, but have a great time. Very much enjoy seeing your kids here at Blake Middle School. All right, later.